Welcome to Get a Riff of This, a show by Get Offset. I'm your host, Emily, and I'm here with Tia Bailey of Working Class Music. How are you doing?
I'm doing.
This is the inaugural episode. I don't know if it's going to air first, but this is the first one I'm ever filming.
Ever? In the history of ever?
In the history of ever.
Oh my god.
So if you've all been following the channel for a while, I used to do something called Insider Riff Trading. Those were longer episodes. It kind of stressed people out, I think, to think about playing so many things. So this show is going to ask the question, what's the first thing you play when you pick up a guitar? Talk about that a little bit, and then maybe go over, some tips on how to play it. How's that sound?
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. No. I can definitely do that.
So, what's the first thing you play when you pick up a guitar?
So, it's this little thing that I came up with about. Oh my god, I'm old. I came up with this in like 2013, which kind of hurts my feelings because then like a couple years later. A band basically made a song that sounds very eerily similar.
Oh, what band and what song?
I believe. Hold on, look it on Spotify. So yeah, hold on. So first, I'm gonna show this. So I came up with this it was years ago. I was renting a house with a roommate of mine, and he was really on a King Cruel kick. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
So he introduced me to him, and obviously that introduced me to jazz chords. And so from there, just major 7. So my guitar testing riff is like a. Which sucks because literally it was like 2 years later. So I kind of came up with that little thing out of just breaking that up because I like to finger pick.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I heard. And I was like, well, I'm
going to have to mute that, but I will put a link in and you can listen. But
you can hear it for yourself. So
I've been there, I really have. Once I thought I wrote a great lick and I realized I wrote a Weezer song.
Yeah, well, for me it was
kind
of
the opposite way.
Yeah. For me it was the opposite because it was just this little thing that I did and never did anything with. And of course, at that time I was working at Guitar Center, some years later, and I just kept playing it, and then I kind of heard someone else play something similar, and I was like, oh, that sounds like what I do, and he's like, oh yeah, it's a song by insert band, and I was like, shit, I could have written a hit song.
What was the band again?
Mom Jeans.
Oh yeah, I know Mom Jeans. It's a good name.
Yeah, it really is.
I can see why you like that one. It covers a lot of ground. I mean, not so much up here, but...
Well, it kind of... So I like it because of that openness.
Yeah.
Because, it's just like a D... so the chord that I started off with is just a D major 7.
Yeah, so it's on the 5th fret.
But then open, that look. But then also take off on the B.
That up to an A. That's on the 12th fret.
And then outside of that, a couple other little variations is just kind of playing, obviously all of these open, but then also playing around on the 5th fret. Literally everything here would work in this key.
Oh yeah.
And so would everything open.
That's really beautiful. I love the openness of those chords, man.
Yeah. So
it's we talk about Purple Rain by Prince. When he wrote that, it was just a country song. And then Wendy Melvoin comes in.
Just adds a little...
Zhuzhes it up. So just being able to open anything up in an easy way. It's also why I don't like when people get, like, uppity about somebody using a capo. Because without a capo, you can't rely on those open strings.
It's gatekeeping. I mean, there's a lot of that in literally every hobby, but I don't want to say especially within guitars. It's
I would kind of say, I mean, maybe
I wouldn't say especially. I feel like our perception is a little biased because we're just in this, you know? So we're going to be more aware of it.
Yeah.
If you use a capo, play it with pride.
Yeah.
You know, if someone says, oh, you know, I thought you could play guitar. Fuck you, I play guitar.
Dude, because the thing is, like, the biggest monsters in country music all use capos because they rely on open strings. Like, let's say you are, I know.
Here, I can be your human capo, don't worry.
Oh no! So, okay, so we're on the 3rd fret now, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, you couldn't do that.
It's just an easier way to navigate rather than having to adjust tuning or, you know, like have your bassist and your other guitar player have to retune and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, capos are cool.
Capos are cool,
All right.
and especially for this kind of open stuff. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, also, if you want to add in one more chord, sorry, I know we're kind of sandwiching
this. No, it's great.
So literally.
Oh, that's the A, because.
Yep.
So you're going up here. So why not go back down there?
I mean, you can honestly put it in wherever. So sometimes I like to go back and forth. Or you can even start from the very top.
That's a great test of guitar, first thing you play when you pick one up leg. And thank you so much for sharing that with us. This has been Get a Riff of This. Again, this is Tia from Working Class Music.
Check us
Links
out
in the video description for them, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Emily.
Anytime.
And adios, guys.
Adios.